Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I want to talk you through fat strikes. It's probably the most annoying shot on the planet, is it not? Standing in the middle of the fairway, you've got yourself 160 in, you've got yourself a nice iron shot, and then you drop. Oh! You lay the sod over it, you hit it fat, it might hook, it might slice, and you feel utterly disgusted with yourself. Another bogey or worse in the tank. Why do we fit the ball fat? It's an interesting one, isn't it? More often than not, golfers feel like it all happened ever so quickly. And they'll invariably say, oh, I just need to keep it a little bit smoother. The reality is, all of the energy in a fat shot is spent in this sector of the golf swing, from a foot to 4 feet back from strike. You are busy rounding up the club face, trying to make it so that when you do make contact, the golf ball goes somewhere in the direction of your target. There are a few symptoms, and they are symptoms, that manifest themselves that causes you to hit it fat. Symptom number one is pulling your arms in. Pulling your arms in through strike is one of the symptoms of hitting it fat. Because your arms are pulling in because they're trying to lift the club head up off the floor. That means that the arc in the downswing is becoming too wide. So that is symptom number one, not where you need to focus the change, the symptom. So if you're hitting it fat and you think that it's because you're pulling your arms in, it is not. The pulling your arms in is lifting the head up off the floor, which is helping you get the golf ball and not the ground. Symptom number two is moving a long way forwards. Moving a long way past the golf ball is a way of the golfer feeling like they can get the golf ball first. I was watching on a video the other day, and I've gone from not watching YouTube videos to watching YouTube videos to see what content's out there and how it's delivered. And so there was this one piece of advice on how we get our body past the golf ball to try to get the strike, and how you need to fix that moving past the golf ball to help you lower the club earlier into the floor so that you don't early extend. But understand that moving past the golf ball is the symptom that's making you feel like you can make the club bottom out to the left of the golf ball. So again, that's the symptom of the problem, not the ingredient to fix. The biggest cause of hitting it fat is that this right shoulder is too far behind you coming into contact. So that when you come into contact, this right shoulder being too far back behind your left one, because the lion's share of golfers out there are trying to make the path go inside out, because they're trying to create draw, it means that this right arm doesn't have enough length in it to keep the handle in front of the head and to make low point arrive over here. So what you end up bouncing between is a path that's inside, a shoulder that's back, a face that's open, and then a golfer that's trying to quickly get the club face back to straight. So understand, to stop you from hitting it fat is an exercise of making the right hand and the right shoulder feel like it can move around you, and feel like the low point of the hand the right hand is over the left foot. So a really simple drill. Hold the hand out in front of you, put your palm to the floor, lift the hand up to your chest and push it down to your left foot as you push your left hip back. And what that will do is make you feel that the low point of the handle is to the left of the ball, but also is going in. And so the pressure of the handle moving down and to the left will then start to have a chance of straightening the face up. And at that point, you'll no longer feel like you've got to move forwards to make low point over here. You'll actually start to feel like the pelvis will come back and the club will start to hit down and start to go left. And at that point, you'll then start to create a bit more shafting. Because where you've been unloading, moving forwards and pulling in to fight all of those instinctive reactions to the fat shot, you'll create more down, you'll create more around, and you'll create a much straighter club face. So to appease your fat strike, hand up to the chest, push the hand down to the left foot, push the hip back inside itself. You'll feel the right shoulder come around, which will allow you to start to feel some better angle of attack, some better rotation, and some nicer shots. Give that a go, and I think you'll find it's good coaching.